The art of starting over from nothing, 5 actionable tactics. When people think about starting from nothing, the prospect can seem pretty daunting. After all, not having anything to fall back on can be pretty scary when you think about everything that life throws at you. But what if this was a false belief? This video will look at the advantages of starting over, starting from the bottom, and of course, starting from nothing and how it could be one of the best things that ever happened to you. Looking into the void after starting from nothing. When you start something over or when you start from nothing, there's a big expanse that lies before you. There's a massive chasm of possibility, work, and even struggle ahead. It's one thing to be starting from nothing when you're 21 or 22 and fresh out of college. It's another thing to start from nothing or start your life over at 42 or 52. They're exciting and intimidating for different reasons. For the guy fresh out of college, starting from nothing can be an exciting possibility because it is the opportunity to build and grow. It's intimidating because you have a large mountain to climb and the journey is far. For the person who had to start over or start from nothing at a later age for various reasons, divorce, health issues, bankruptcy, it is seen as less exciting and more demoralizing because you've watched all the work you've put in for X number of years just sort of slither down the drain. Whichever camp you find yourself in, or anywhere in between, look at this as an opportunity to build better with conscious intentions. If you're early on in an endeavor, like your career, and you're reading this, take it as an opportunity to meticulously construct the steps needed to put you on the path to greatness. If you're later on in your life and you're trying to rebuild, look at it as an opportunity to revisit and reorient things. You may not have much in a material sense, but you have something else that's priceless: experience. How to start over or start from nothing. 5 actionable tactics. Number 1. Get excited, and maybe even motivated. Starting over is a way to reorient in a new, better direction. The only one who can get excited about that is you. No one else can live your life. Getting excited is what's going to start the wheels in motion of any significant change. This can even be seen in the same light as motivation. All motivation is simply the spark to produce action. It doesn't get you to the finish line, but it'll get going. There's lots of ways to get motivated. Think about your end-of-the-road goals, the benefits you'll get from starting over, or even just watch some YouTube videos. Number 2. Manage your time. Making a shift in life is not simple. It requires effort, diligence, time to learn, skill acquisition, and new modes of learning. Setting aside time for learning, experimenting, and maintaining a basic standard of living is a juggling act that requires time management. Unless you can manage your time, you're not really gonna make it. Number 3. List out priorities. When you start from nothing, it'll seem like there's so much stuff to be done, and there is, but not all of them will make the same impact. According to the Pareto principle, only 20% or less of things you do throughout any given day will actually move the needle. Your job is to identify what that 20% is and focus on it intensely. For example, if you're trying to snag a new job, you have other things that need to be done. However, the job searching part of your day is the most crucial because it'll literally determine how your life unravels. Therefore, finding a job and dedicating quality hours to it is your primary priority. List out your priorities from greatest to least and start on the highest priority tasks first. Afterwards, see what tasks you can give to someone else to do or just eliminate them entirely. Number 4. Develop a strong work ethic. Developing yourself in different areas will take some legwork, no matter what that area is. You need to develop the mentality and mindset of always being on mission. You need to be extremely task-oriented and goal-driven. This means, again, putting in quality hours towards impact activities and going harder at them than you did before. You'll need concentration, persistence, and determination, all which are components of a strong work ethic. Number 5. Generalize, then specialize. This mainly goes for the realm of work, but it can apply to other areas as well. When you first start out in something, your surroundings are very confusing. You don't know what the standard for excellence is. Your knowledge of tactics and strategies is limited, and you just have a shallow understanding of what it takes. Over time, as you progress, like your career for example, you start to pick up on the way things are done, and you start to learn the nuances of things. This opens the door to specialization. In fields such as medicine or science, the fields are just too vast to become expert in multiple areas. This is why many people who go into medicine or science will specialize. Because of their specialization, these people are highly paid. Determine what you want to specialize in and start working towards that. Get a broad understanding of the field in general, then go deep. Starting from nothing or starting over isn't necessarily easy, but it can be very rewarding if done right. In order to take the biggest advantage of it, you need to be motivated and focused on achieving tangible goals. After a period of working and living this way, you'll eventually lift your head up after working so hard and see the tremendous progress you made. At this point, you feel a mixture of excitement, happiness, and pride in what you've built out of the rubble of your previous life. Have you had the experience of starting over in life? What happened? How did it go? Tell us now in the comments.